Ashen, the comic book hunter here, with another comic book hunt. This week I'll be doing reviews and suggestions all in one episode because, well, there are so few that I might as well get them all out of the way. So without further ado, the first title I review is Dark Knight's Death Metal, number 2. If you enjoy Dark Knight's Metal, then definitely pick up this series. It is a fun read, and isn't this such an amazing cover? I mean, I just freaking love Lobo, and this art is just beautiful. Yes. Anyway, what happens in this issue? We have these alternate Earth superheroes all teaming up to find some mysterious allies out in the wasteland. Who will they be? Well, they are old and familiar all at the same time. Some might even say they're part of a society. After that, we find out the Batman who laughs might not be dead after all. He has a nefarious scheme at play, and we find out the truth, something that is darker than any of us could have imagined. Alright, well, if that sounds interesting to you, then definitely pick up Dark Knight's Death Metal, number 2. Next up we have Venom, number 26. Now, as a rule of thumbs, I don't usually talk about Venom because I'm not fond of the writer Donny Cates. That isn't to take away from the fact that he isn't an excellent writer, and it's such a shame that he has to be such an asshole, especially to me, because I'm the one doing the reviews here. But because of certain key issue aspects of what's going on right now, I'm going to review this issue and give you some suggestions. So, let's get into it. Now, one correction I wanted to make from last week was I thought the guy on the right that has the big red line over it, I thought that was Virus. I was incorrect. Virus was on the left. So I was still correct that his first cameo appearance was in number 25. But I was just wrong on what character it was, so sorry about that. Moving on to the issue. This was a really good issue. The art was done by 2 different artists, and you can kind of see it change up a little bit, but I love the art in this. Both artists were amazing, and if art is your thing and Venom is your thing, you definitely won't be disappointed by this series. Everything's leading up to Null coming back, and Brock trying to go out to find allies and whatnot. This issue is just sort of a continuation of that. However, this time Eddie is trying to figure out exactly what's going on with his son. In the midst of that hunt, we have Virus, which is a really weird character. I don't know what to make of him yet. He wants revenge on Eddie Brock, and the reason is never stated, but he is very pissed. However, he comes in wearing like a patchwork suit of armor and on a goblin glider, throwing some flaming pumpkin bombs. All kinds of wrath he's trying to rain down on our hero. But things don't work out as planned, and well, that brings me to the last part of this story, where it ends. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but if you are interested in first appearances, then check out the next issue, because I think there will be a major first appearance in that issue. And it may even be more satisfying than the appearance of Virus, who is probably an already established character and honestly doesn't seem nearly as interesting as the person we're about to be introduced to. So, that brings us to our next issue of review. Wolverine 2020. Yes, of course, this is written by Larry Hama, and him writing Wolverine is one of my favorite places to have him. Well, sort of. Let me get into it. This Wolverine is a cyborg. It's not really Logan. It was meant to subterfuge a situation, but everything went wrong and he gained his independence. And now he hunts down another robot like himself that is a companion to him, and he has to hack and slash through all the major crime organizations to get the pieces of her and put them back together. This is quite an interesting story, and I did enjoy reading it and how different it was. And I'll definitely be picking up the next issue to see what they do with it. That's my reviews for this week, and My suggestions are simple. Pick up Wolverine number 3. This is an amazing series so far. It's written by the guy who's currently writing X-Force, and that is also great. You can't beat Benjamin Percy at the moment. Last we left our hero, he was out for revenge for the death of his friends. However, the villain had other plans for him. He is now possessed, body and mind. How will he break from the hold and carve a bloody path out of this situation? Find out next time on Wolverine number 3. Well, that's my show for the week. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more entertainment that I'll probably do throughout the week. Hope I helped you make some choices about what comics to pick up, and thank you all for stopping by. You all have a great evening. Yes,